Hello and welcome to How to Wrap a Mod. Got the Smock M65 and this has been loaned to me by Jane at JD Vaping, so thank you for that. Alright, we have a wrap for it. Alright, take off your main section. Now you're going to want it to overhang this recess. You want it to overhang about a mil and level with the bottom. You have it overhanging so that it just about touches the fire button. On it just, there we go. Alright, now if you just put a little bit of light pressure just on that bit, now pull it round so that you can see if it's going to run level or not. If it looks okay, just give it a bit of a smooth down. Just take the wrap all the way around and you can see if you're running off or not. And I am running off very slightly, but hopefully I can compensate for that as we get round there, because it's not a great deal. Right, now smooth the first side down, make sure you've got no air bubbles. This vinyl is bubble free, so it is really hard to get an air bubble that you can't get rid of. So now we're on to the back section where you've got them little bits there. Let me just see if I can put some lighting on. So maybe it'll help a little bit. Should have done that first. Right. Maybe that'll help. Or not. Right, there. You got the recess there. If you smooth it down onto the radius and then with your nail just push the vinyl down into the edge of that recess, then smooth it down across all them ridges, and then with your nail again just smooth it down into the other side and then smooth it as you go along all the way, and then you end up like that. And let's see if we can, so you can see it is slightly overhanging, so you can see it from the top, slightly overhanging. All we're going to do is just smooth it onto the edges. And what I have noticed with this one, which is causing me a lot of problems, Jane, is there's juice coming out that button, out that fire button. I have cleaned it and cleaned it, and every time I've got to stick something on it, there's juice there. I mean, you ain't gonna see this on this crappy camera, but this juice keeps coming out of it. I keep wiping it and it just keeps coming out, and I can see that I'm running off, and I didn't adjust it, did I? I knew that I was going to, but didn't. Alright, so now that's running level. I mean, it is as easy as that, you know, and now it's level. Just smooth it back down, push the back in, push it down with your nail, push it down with your nail, and there we go. Easy to adjust. with that back being recessed, it does give you a little bit more play, so you can get it right and hide anything you need to in there, because that will help you compensate. There we go. Right, back to the front. Back to the front. Right. Smooth it down. Get your nail again, and just push the vinyl down into that recess. Now, I am really struggling to get it to stick around this fire button. It's because of all the juice. I've tried and I've tried to get rid of the juice, but it just keeps coming out. Alright. Hopefully yours won't have juice there. Smooth it down. Same with the other side. Using your nail, just push it down into that recess. And there we go. I'm down into that recess. I don't know if you can see both sides. It is lifting round by the fire button and along there. Let's get rid of all the juice. I don't know what she's been doing with it. Anyway, hopefully when we put the front part on, it'll get rid of it. I mean, even my hands feel as though they've got juice on them, and here's what I've been trying to mop it up with. But hopefully the front part will hold that down. But here we go. Alright, with the front part, get a bit more light on this if I can, without. Alright, with the front part, just look down, directly down, and look through the reset hole in the vinyl and line it up with the reset hole on the mod. Slightly off there. This isn't easy doing this, but you're working inside of a recess. So just keep trying. I'm still off. Bloody thing. Right. There we go. That's better. Yeah, bloody juice coming from everywhere. Right. There. And with that lined up, take the top section and just gently position it over your fire button, which should line up your screen and everything. So there. Right. Once you've done that and it looks lined up, just start pushing. Just pushing the vinyl down. I mean, the buttons on this one are more set back than on the M80, so you can sort of press around these buttons because of them being set back. Right, with your nail, you want to do at the sides, pushing that down, and this side, pushing that down, and I'm hoping that this front panel will keep the edges down on this, even though they weren't sticking very well because of all the juice. Well, it appears as though it's working. Just keep working it. with your nail and you'll get it down nice and neat. No, that don't look too bad at all. I can get some decent light on it so that you can see it. Yeah, the back section, you can keep playing with the back section, just running your nail up and down it. You don't want to press too hard, but you don't want your nail to cut into the vinyl. But as you keep working it, and it will gradually follow that and look nice. Where there's all ridges and spines in this, you can go along each one if you want, and you'll put like an imprint into the vinyl so they'll still be there, but that's up to you. Don't look too bad at all. There's the buttons. Because I've now started overlapping this section, so it overlaps and sits underneath the front part. On the printed M80s is where I started doing it first, and I've had no lifting issues at all with the vinyl there, because the front part sits on top of these two edges that come round. There's nothing to catch, so it's not lifting, peeling, nothing. I mean, that has been on there quite a while now, and I've taken it to work. It's been in and out my pocket. All that I did have to do was just trim the bottom, which I've adjusted my file to compensate for that, so they shouldn't hang over anymore. That's the only problem I had with it. And on this you can see, oh, I don't know if you can see, but they've been reduced back, so hopefully nothing will catch, and that should stop all the lifting issues that people are having with other people's wraps for these. So hopefully, I mean, there is nothing to catch, and you know, this is on a juiced up mod as well, and it seems to have worked. But please make sure that you've not got juice over your mod when it just keeps coming out. I expect that's part of the problem with the way the top's designed. Because any juice that leaks, I mean, there's juice there. Any juice that leaks is going to go down these gaps here and end up inside. So I need to sort that out maybe. Right, anyway. There. And there's no real need for me to show you how to do these two bits because they're pretty self-explanatory. Not the easiest, I've got to admit. But all I've been doing is just line up with the back, a little bit of a gap. Now just hold it and look down the one side to see if you're level. And there we go. That's on. It looks as though I'm slightly off, maybe, but to be honest, that wouldn't bother me. Once you've got a tank on there, you're barely going to see any of the top. The bottom. And like I say, someone has let me have this to do these wraps with it, so I am rushing a little bit with the video. Just I need to get on to the printed ones. I'm slightly off there, a bit twisted, but it's the bottom. No one's going to see it. And there's the bottom. Right. Your button side. I don't know how clear that is. If I can get it so you can look down it, It's weird with the camera. You can see it stayed down, even though there is juice there, it has stayed down. Every now and again you might have to just tease it back down using your nail, and the longer you spend on it the better it will look, and if you've got no juice on there it'll stick even better. But there you go. I don't think that looks bad, to be honest. Thank you.